and I already put my ephemera pieces in a basket. I really like that with my die, so I have everything with me. I even have my seam binding that Tamara sent me. I'm going to use this on this kit, so I have everything in one basket for the little pieces, so that is really handy. So put this away. But first we are going to start with the base. What we are going to do today is, well, let's see, let's just start. I need 4 12 by 12 artisan cardstock, well, for the first base. So let's get in. What we are going to do is, I grab my scoreboard, and I fold it open. And what we are going to do is, we are going to, well, perhaps we first can cut it. We are going to cut it at 7/3/8. 7/3/8. 7/3/8. That's the first thing. So don't throw it away. You can use it for pockets or anything else. So now what we are going to do is score at a 1/2 inch. Then 1 inch. 1 inch and 1 inch. We are going to do that another time. So we cut it at 7/3/8. 7/3/8. Keep it. Score at a 1/2 inch. 1 inch. 1 inch, and for the last time 1 inch. Okay, so that is that for just a moment. So we are going to fold everything in, and I really want to check. It's not a big difference, but just a bit. You choose your finest way to do on the outside. So just fold everything. Now we have folded. Just keep my pieces away for just a minute. Now I am going to cut this piece and this piece, and this little piece we are going to cut off. So I am going to cut as close as I can for the fold lines, because we don't need that extra space. That is that. Now grab a piece of double-sided tape and put it in here. Not in here, on here. Okay. That is that. Then we are going to put some tape on the inside little flaps. Or wet glue, whatever you want to use, of course. But for this piece I really like the tape. Again on this little flap. Here we go. Okay, now first thing we do the largest piece. Fold it back in. Now we remove this piece, this little piece. And we are going to fold it back in. And now this piece. Like that. Okay, so that is one piece. Now do the next piece. Exactly the same. Fold it. There we go. Then cut it. And these little pieces, they can cut off. There we go. Bring the tape back in. Last little piece. Okay, that is that. Remove the back of the tape. Always like to clean them right away. And then just one and two. Okay, make sure your paper is attaching really good to each other. Okay, so now we have two of these pieces. Now turn this one over and just slide it in the other one. So we have this little box. Yeah, just checking which side, which size you want to go on top. So you're just going to set everything down and just choose your piece. And I think both sides are pretty much the same. Now here I just have just a little tiny piece I don't want to stick out. So I am going to cheat a little. Yep. Okay. I think I like this one. They are both the same way. So yeah. Yep. This should be equal, but you see, I really like this one. This one's better. Yeah, okay. So what I will do is I will glue in here. Now I know I normally use my tape, but for now I really want to use the glue so I can wiggle a little. So I am going to move my my art glitter glue. That is what I was planning to say. Not my artisan cardstock. No, we just use that. Just go all the way, especially on the edges, because this glue is really drying really fast, so it's really nice to use. So yep, then this goes back in, and now we just can wiggle it all the way around, just how I like it. And when you are satisfied with everything, you can burnish your paper last piece, I am going to use my ruler to go in each corner. And there we are. The first box is be made. That was pretty easy. Okay, so now we are going to make the inside. Okay, next thing what we are going to do is we are going to score, and I will do it first one with you. We are going to score at 2 1/8, 2 1/8, turn it, and score at 6 1/4 and 5 3/4. Now I am just in the middle of my scoreboard, so that is really for me not handy to make my fold line. So I have my measurements. I did score 2 1/8 first, then turn your page, score at 5 3/4 and 6 1/4. And then you have this. Just fold everything. Then we cut this piece off because we don't want that, and we can stay on the outside of your score line. So now in this piece I am staying on this side of the fold line because we don't want this to go in the way. And then we just cut this piece off. Like that, and then we have 2 pockets and our first, and this will fit in here. So yeah, okay, so you think you know what we're going to do next. We are going to make another one, just one more. So we go score at 2 1/8. And then 5 3/4 and 6 1/4. Okay, I will move it away. You don't have to if you don't have that fold line. If you have a Martha Stewart scoreboard or any brand that don't fold in the middle, you just can score at 5 3/4 and 6 1/4, of course. But really like this scoreboard, but oh, first I'm going to fold it. It's easier. But what I was saying, I really love that this scoreboard, but when the fold line is in the middle, then you just can't score really proud as it should on the 6-inch area. So that is why I then moved it away. Okay. So let's keep it straight. Yeah. Here we go. And now we can cut this. One piece. 2 piece, and then this lower piece. Okay. If I am not satisfied with this, then I just go in. Yay! So now we have 2 pieces that slides in here like this. Cool. Yay. So that's 1. I think I am going to make 2 and glue 2 together so I can make 4 of these nice pieces. Yeah, I think I will do that. Just one is boring. Yeah, so do this exact same thing just one more time. Yep, like that. Back in a minute. So I created 2, and for now I first go, I do not do the outside first because I don't know exactly how I am going to do this, but first I really like to begin with the insides. So then I will see how, then I think I am going to glue these 2 down and then go on top, but we'll see. First I am going to do inside pieces. Oh, I think you can call them a little 4 little albums. So let's start with the first one. So this away too. So you can do anything with this one. You can even cut this out if you like, and use them, put some pages in. So yeah, it's really an option. I think I am going to use a nice border punch for give it a nice extra touch. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, let's see. First thing I did was finding a punch I liked with this papers, and I like this one, and I wish they had a number on. Sometimes some people ask the D611, but anyhow I use this die, this Marterstuur punch for the pockets, and the first page is already in, and that's really so simple. So let's do it together. Let's see, let's grab a piece. I believe I have one short one. Yep, I have one. So what we do is we are going to make a fold line. At the 1/2 inch. Oops. And then we just fold it. And then we just keep this along the sides. And then just stay 1-2 millimeters away from this fold line. And then we cut it. And then we want to know how far we can go with this one, because the pocket is going to be a stopper. Perhaps it's better that I will choose the same size as this one. So line it up with the other one. And this is just going to be on top this the pocket. So let's see if this fits. Of course it will fit. So you line it up, and then you still have space to get in your pocket. So that is the meaning of all this. So grab your tape, I'm going, cut it down, peel it off, and put it in. Just line it up. There we go. Okay, so now I think, yeah, I am going to close my pockets. No, I don't. I first go see what design paper I want for this one, and then I close my pockets. Yeah, that is what I am going to do. The meaning is that I am going to use this at the bottom. So I will choose some paper that will go in here. I think I choose some lighter ones. So let's see. Yeah, why not this one? Let's use this one. I think this is pretty much nice for the back. So let me cut it in the white position. Okay, I have my two backgrounds already in, and now I am ready to put my pockets in, of course. So yeah, I think I am going to use not tape but this glue, so I can use the slightest piece. Okay, and then the other piece. You really have to be careful with white that you don't use too messy fingers, and that's hard if you are using an ink pad, but hope we can manage. So let's put the needle back in. So yeah, now we have the pockets ready. So 2 pockets, and now we can decorate the inside first, because the inside I want it to be as plain as possible. So let's see what paper I am going to use. Okay, I choose the orange one because that really matches well with this piece, and I still want this on this side. So what I am going to do is I want to cut when the going gets tough, the tough gets sewing. We can make this in the middle, but then I just want this to be even. So I am going to do this, then measure my pocket. I will do my smooching a little off the side because my sponges will be a little tearing loose, and I don't want these to fall on my white, so I will do this on the side. So let's see, this is perfect. And then this piece, I think I like it on here. So this is just a little off. I think this is now perfect. Yeah, so let's smooch this a little. So my sewing machine is going on the left side of this pocket, and then I will use this piece to go on here, just to make a line. If you want to cut straight, then make 2 lines. Let's smooth it, do this off, to keep my papers white. Okay, done. So settle this down. And there you go. There you go. Okie dokie. So the pockets are done, and these flaps, these pages, inner pages are done, but of course we going to decorate it. Not now, but will do. And then this closes, and I think, well, we can't go too thick, but I think we can manage something on top here as well. So I will see in just about a second what I will do on top. Okay, let's see. I choose these backgrounds and these two cards for the front, and then these I am going to use as a stopper. So let's first cut out these nice. Okay. So first of all, we are going to do this first. Put this away for just a moment. What we are going to do is make this a flippable tag. Now you can make this as a pocket, but you can make this as a flip. And same thing as this one. If you make a flip page, then you have more space to put your photo in. And I think that is the meaning of all. I grabbed just my Tim Holtz smooch tool, distress tool, so I can just smooch in your sight. That's more convenient right now. So let's see, I want to make a little flip, and yeah, we can just make that with our leftovers. That's good. Let's see. Let's make a hinge, and then cut it. Hello. I'm gonna cut it like this. Yes, here, please. Here, please, 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 please. Okay. Now I can make this the same size. Fold it. Just a little angle, because we don't want this to flip out. And then put some tape on. It on top. Now you still can see if this is straight. And now you can peel this off. Oh wait, perhaps it's better. Wow. Now you even have to cover this up. Oh, you can. You can. cut this in. Let's see, I want to make this, don't have to be all the way down. You can make a, how do you call this? A incision. And then slide your page in, your pocket. So let's see where. Just checking if I am wide enough. Just one little touch. Yep, here it goes. So I think this is better, then you don't have to put something on here. So you just slide it in and then put some tape on here, because I now did it another way. Don't want to wrinkle it. I think this wrinkle will move. Yeah, this will be better. So now I only have to find a little piece, if you like. If you don't, you even can write on here if you like, or put a little thing on here, so it will be gone also. I think I like this one. Just use it. Just use it, whatever you have in your stash. No, this was not my stash. This was a leftover from just a minute ago. I always like to smudge my edges, but I really don't like the white edges. And then just glue this down. Yeah, I really like this. So there you go. That will fix it. Okay, so now it's time to put this on the page. But we are going to make another one. So I grab another piece and just make another hinge. Here we go. Line this up. That's why I made a mark at my ½ inch, so I can make easily a hinge. Perhaps I can make another one for this one. Yep. And then this just, so I will use almost everything before I throw any paper away. Now this can go away. So we can leave this, but for now we are going to use this piece. And this piece I also like to flip over, or we can make a pocket of it, whatever you like, whatever you prefer doing. Shall we make a pocket? Yeah, let's make a pocket. Let's make a pocket out of it, a nicely slided pocket. So then, of course, we need 2 pieces. So bring this on this side too. So first I do, oh my gosh, I really put it on the wrong side. Yeah, why you did that, I don't know. I think it's better that I put something on top. Well, now I am going to make a flip page of it. Was supposed to be making a pocket, but that went wrong. So let's make a flip out of it. Okay, so you can make an incision in here too, just about on the same height. I think that's nice. Tools. Sometimes we have too much on here, but I think that's everywhere an issue. Where is it? See? When it gets too much, I lost my page. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Slide it in. Slide it back. Let's see. Why is this a little? Yep, here it goes. And then this opens like this. Yay! And now we can also use a little strip. I think. Oh, let's use the same one. Just use it, don't throw it away if you want to use it. Go, putting my strips back up, always keep them. Yay! So, okay. This I will do so everything stays on the right position and the paper is not going to go anywhere. Okay, next thing, I think it's nice to make a little swing tab on here. So let's see, I can use a die for it. Or I can use my black pieces. I think these will match perfect. These little ones. But if you don't have these, you also can use the dies that I used last time. Let's see, like these. They are from Spellbinders. They also are nice to use. Especially I like this one. It's a bigger one than this one. And I really like to cut these out on chipboard first. So I always have something left like this I always keep. And then you cut these out. But we'll see. Hello. I'll put this back in a minute. But yeah, that's an option. So let's see what I came up with. So now I have two options. I can use my metal swing tabs, or I can use my homemade cutouts that I just did, and I think I am going to use those. They are just really nice in use, so why not do that? So I'm going to lay this here and then punch a hole, put a board in, flip it over, seal it, and then we have a closure. Okay, one more time, I just put this here so I know it's out of the way. Grab my puncher, punch a hole, put a board in. Oops. The board does not want to, but here it is. And there we have the closure. So yeah, you can use either way of course, but I think I really like these. So yeah, now let's put this in and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, now this is done. We are going to make the tags, and well, that's really simple, but okay, let's do it together. I just grab a piece and I prefer making these as a flip card. So what I do is I just smooth the edges. And this is just a possibility, of course. You can just make a simple card, but I think when you make a flip card, then you have another extra space to put a photo on or to write on. So I am going to glue this down. Then I am going to cut this piece off. Then I am going to make a fold line. Let's see, let's line this all up. Make a fold line, fold it. And then you can cut this or make an extra pocket out of it. It's all up to you. Well, I always like doing something extra, so I am going to line this up. Need to know which one line, of course. That was my 2. So it's an option. It's just an option that you always like extra things. So now I have made my card. I can open, And yeah, or I cut this down, or I can make an extra pocket out of it. Yeah, it's definitely better that I will use some background, of course. That's nicer. That is nicer. Yes, please. Perhaps I can make 2 out of 1. Let's see, is that an option? This is, of course, yeah, I can make 2 of these. Why not? Always saving paper. So now I have exact 2 the same pieces. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Glue it in and then close the pockets. Close the pockets. And then of course you can choose anything on it, but I'm always first checking if I have something left, and I do. And I do the same thing with this one. I cut this in half. And then I cut it on the right size. So I have my little white edge. And then just smooch it. Glue it down. Here we go. And now you can, of course, use your ephemera pieces to smooch this up, but I really like it. Now this is a little bending because it was in my basket, but yeah, like it. Okay, do the same thing with the other one, and then I'll be back in 1 second. Then when I did the cards, I put some nice paper on the back, on the front and back, and on the side. So yeah, you just use one 12 by 12 and then you only have left this strip. So that's really awesome. It fits perfect. So, and the other strip I did on the inside. So, okay, that's the first one that we did. So we have 2 cards with a pocket and a swim tab open. So you can put a nice photo in, and on this flips to the left, and we still can embellishments that, some decoration, and then on this side also a flip card that opens up, and then another swing tab, and it opens up like this, and again on this side it opens like this. So I think it's really easy and it's really effective. So the first one is done. Okay, up to the next one.